Live. You live? Come.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, we live. Going to Facebook now.
Shalom. It's Wednesday night biblical law class. Preach the officer borrow car. Officer 1,000. Here to bring the law class to you every night, every Wednesday night. We teach the law class, show our brothers and sisters that we must keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge coming out of 1 West, 125th Street Hall, New York, under command of General Yohanan. Here to show our brothers and sisters that we are the true Jews of the Bible, that the whole duty of man is to keep the law and fear the Most High. I'm going to start off with Daniel 7:9. Scriptures tell us that, man, we don't even consider the Lord's law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? We don't consider his will or his way. But if we don't, this class is going to show you that you are not getting the kingdom.
Right.
The scripture says you must bring yourself to being a little child and following the orders of your parents in order to get this kingdom. So we're going to bring out some scripture today, man. We're going to show you how serious and how important it is, how special we are to the Most High. You got that?
Come on. This is Daniel 9, verse 7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confession of faces.
Confusion.
Salaki. But unto us confusion of faces.
Confusion of faces, meaning we don't know who we are. We claiming everybody else's faith. We think we Africans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We the children of Israel. I mean, we think we are Arabs, want to be Muslims. I mean, we follow behind everybody. We the white man. White man is a culture man. He steals everybody's culture. That's what we learn to do in this kingdom, because we don't know our own. We're the only people in the world that don't know who we are. We the 12 tribes of Israel, the lost 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Our home is Jerusalem, Israel. We are Israel. We're not Africans or Arabs, Muslims, and anything else you want to claim to be, because you don't know who you are. You are God's chosen people, the only people that God loves. Go ahead.
Come. As this day
Read that from the top again, oh Lord.
Come. This is Daniel chapter 9, verse 7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces.
Confusion of faces. Go ahead.
As this day to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
We the men of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Blacks. Average black man. We the men of Judah. Same tribe Christ came from. They told us we was niggas. So we accepted that. You know what I'm saying? They told Spanish brothers they wetbacks or whatever byword they give us. You know what I'm saying? They changed everything about us, man. You know what I'm saying? But we need to understand who we are. Stop being the only people in the world not knowing who we are.
Right.
What tribe we come from. I myself personally come from the tribe of Judah. Officer in front of me, he come from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same tribe that Christ came from.
Right.
You need to learn this. It's important to know where you are from, and who you are. You know what I'm saying? What people you come from. What tribe you in. What's your nationality? You know what I'm saying? You need to know these things. What's your land? Where you came to slavery, on slave ships, by your forefathers. Go ahead.
Come. And unto all Israel that are near, and that are far off, though all the countries whither thou hast driven them.
Most High that scattered us, you know what I'm saying? Punishment. He scattered us from our land, all over this land we are now. All over the world. Scattered. It's a punishment we in America right now. We ain't here to party and forget the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. We're here to hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. And beg for forgiveness for our punishment, for our sins that we committed, and stop committing. We're here to repent, not to keep on sinning against the Most High like we're doing.
Right.
That's what these nations have been doing from the gate, making us sin against the Most High. They know that's the only way that they can keep their position in the world. I mean, they got us sinning. It's crafty counsel that they put on the children of Israel to make us sin against the Most High. That's why they put dope in our communities and crack in our communities and homosexuality and all these other simple things, crab, pork, lots of shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And push it all through the communities of the black man. Keep us sinning against the Most High. You know that?
Come on. Because of their trespass that they have trespassed against thee.
So we trespass against the Most High, but we broke his law, statutes, commandments. Let me get Deuteronomy 28:37.
Come on. Deuteronomy 28. And you said 28 and
28:37.
So if I could, another thing, like, you know, man, like, because people always wonder why, like, people always say, like, yo, I don't believe in God. If it was a God, then why would I be going through all this stuff I'm going through? You understand? Like, why my life so bad? Why the hood so destroyed? You understand? Like, why my father on drugs, my mother on drugs? Like, you know what I mean? Why I gotta avoid death? Try to avoid death at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't understand that we trespassed against the Most High. He's a great Father, you know what I mean? And we put ourselves in a position where so we gotta get punished.
That's our problem right now, man. We don't want to study to find out why. We just want to ask questions.
Right.
And when a person tell you the question and answer, you don't want to believe it. I mean, so study on your own.
Right.
And find out why you going through so much hell.
Right.
And if you don't, you will continue to go through hell. That's the reason we're here now. We don't hearken to the voice of the Lord like God. We want to do what we want to do. I mean, that's the problem with black brothers and sisters today, especially the sisters. They really don't want to hearken to the voice of the Lord like God.
Right.
They're jealous that they got to listen to anybody. They want to be God. They want to be the man. They want to be the head. They don't want to follow orders. 90% of our brothers are the same way. I mean,
Right.
You don't stay in the hell. You don't stay getting punished, doing bad and strong on drugs. We don't hearken to the voice of the Lord like God. I mean, got that?
Come on.
Good.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
That word byword again. You know what I mean? The same word Moses used, you know what I mean? When he's explaining to me, we're going to be a byword. You know what I mean? That white man changed our name every 10 years to keep us confused. That's why we don't know who we are. Nobody's name, African, stay African. From the time we born to the time we die. Black man, Hispanic man, neither Indian man. Our name changed every 10 years, man. We'll never hold the same name. I mean,
Right.
Keep us confused, man. That's a confusion that they got against us. Man. They want us to make us confused. So we can keep on making mistakes, So the Most High won't be with us. They know how to block the blessings from the protection of the Most High.
Right.
Read it again.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And the Lord shall be an astonishment, Salah, And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Go ahead, keep on going.
Okay. Thou shalt carry.
Go to Isaiah 1 and 3.
Okay.
We're a byword. That's why we don't know who we are. We niggas. We think we niggas when we Judah. You know what I'm saying? We royalty in the earth. But we think we the gods. We think we the lowest in the earth. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who we are, how special we are in this earth. Man. These other nations, they know. And their duty and job is to keep us lost by telling us lies, switching right from wrong, telling us to do the opposite of what the Most High tells us to do. And we make the mistake of listening to somebody else instead of the Most High.
Right.
You want to come out of the ghetto, you want to stop going bad, you want to get off drugs, keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Right.
It ain't hard to figure out.
Right.
You're just stubborn and love sin. You know what I'm saying? So we don't, since you love sin, the Most High will keep these punishments on you, man. These plagues will stay poured out on us. If we don't hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. You got that?
Okay.
Isaiah 1 and 3.
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
Who?
The ox
One of the dumbest animals in the world. Go ahead.
knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know.
But who?
Israel doeth not know.
God compared us to two of the dumbest animals in the world, man. And literally a dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's pretty called.
Right, go.
Literally compare us to a dumb ass, an ox, and a jackass. You know what I mean?
Right, go, good.
You take a jackass 100 miles from his home, he'll find his house. He'll find his home. He'll come back to master. You know what I'm saying? Israel, you say about us?
Knoweth not, doeth, knoweth not. It's like,
We don't
doeth not know.
We don't know where we're from. We don't know who is our God. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who we are. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's right here in the Bible who we are. But we don't know because we won't study the Bible.
Right.
That's that it is. Read that one more time.
Come. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know.
Doeth not consider.
It's like, that's it. No, that's it.
He said, doeth not know.
Come. That's
Do
it.
not consider. You don't consider God's.
It's like, I think you want to hit the next line is my people doeth not consider.
I thought you was finished. Go ahead.
My people doeth not consider.
Yeah, we don't consider our God. We don't consider his word. We rather listen to man and these filthy lies and sin that the white man have showed us, man.
Right.
We fell in love with these lies that the white man gave us, man. We fell in love with a fake God, a white Jesus, that would let us get away with anything. Homosexuality, selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? You know, Christianity tell you, no matter what, man. Back in the days, you had to repent, you had to sacrifice your best animal. You know what I mean? You had to lose something. Today, and like Christian church tell you, man, don't worry about it, man. Just say I forget, man.
Right.
Give me, Lord, and it's done. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a bunch of crap, man. It's a lie, man. You know what I mean? This is why we shouldn't be in a Christian church. Because God ain't that pastor, man. He ain't letting us go like that, man.
Right.
He tell you, man, you're going to get punished for what you do. That's the whole reason he said fear him. Because Because there's going to be some consequences when you break his law, statutes, and commandments. And you get away with that.
Right.
This is why we dying. You wonder why we broke? Are we strung out on drugs? These are the consequences that we're paying when we disrespect the Most High and his law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
I mean, the Christian church will tell you that, will tell you a lie. Because Christianity comes from the white man.
Right.
It don't come from us. It don't come from the Most High. So you need to come out of that Christian church, man, and come to the Israelite school, a universal practice of knowledge, not a command to your honor.
Right.
Learn the real truth. I mean, for this Bible, man. Learn the breakdown so you can understand what's going on, the right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? What they to serve God on, what to eat, what not to eat, what to do and what not to do. You know what I mean? Anyone else? That was it.
Come on. It's like it's good though, sir. Like it's so like it make it even more of a crime that these Christian Baptists and Catholic preachers is out here teaching, because people actually, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters actually go to them for the answers. Like brothers and sisters actually go like trying to seek God. So they go to the men that they feel are the men above us. So they go to them, you know what I mean, not knowing, you know what I mean, that they ignoring ISUPK out on, you know what I mean, at least down here in Baltimore, like they ignoring us.
They going to somebody that's not the man of God.
Come on.
Not following about it.
Come on.
They follow behind the white man. So the blind lead the blind.
Come on.
That's
Right.
Lost like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of what they've been to it.
Right.
And that's what's sad. That's what's killing us. These Christian leaders, like they the real enemies.
Yeah,
After the white man, they next in line. They the next enemy.
We don't consider the Most High word. We consider what the preacher tells.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not coming out of the Bible. We get on Hosea 4:1.
This is Hosea chapter 4. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
The Lord talk to us, not to everybody. The Bible ain't for nobody else but the children of Israel.
Right.
We're speaking to no one but the children of Israel all through this Bible. Go ahead.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth.
The inhabitants of the land are the children of Israel, the people of the land. You are the people of the land. Go ahead.
No mercy.
It's like, after man,
Come on. Because there is no truth.
there is no truth in Israel, man. We lie about everything, man. You look at the word lie, you'll see one of our faces up there, smile. That's how much we lie, man. We don't even try to, we don't even want to tell the truth. We fell in love with lying, man.
Right.
We feel we're getting over outside, we know how to win.
Right.
Let's win. I mean, when would we win? So we'd rather lie than tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I realize that that's what keep us out of the kingdom, man. We break law, that's a sin. Gotta start telling the truth, man.
Right.
You know, if you feel you can't tell the truth, it's just best to be quiet.
Right.
Don't say nothing. You feel like the girl said, we're gonna go out at night, you know damn well you lying. There's a little white lie, there's such thing with a white lie. Lies are lies. You ain't gonna keep your word, man. Shut your mouth. That's the best bet. You don't gotta answer the question if you don't want to answer. Don't answer.
Right.
Be quiet instead of lying. Bring the law, statutes, commandments to the Most High. Gotta figure out what you gotta do to keep these commandments, right? Sometimes it's best to shut your mouth.
Right.
Go ahead.
No mercy.
We don't have no mercy for each other, man. I mean, we don't have no mercy. We run around selling drugs for our own so we can come up in the world. I mean, we don't got no mercy on my brother before I pull the trigger. I mean, not knowing that that's my blood I'm killing. You know what I'm saying? That's blood of my blood.
Right.
Flesh of my flesh.
Right.
We don't got no mercy on our own kind, man. We don't care about each other, man. Go ahead.
nor knowledge of God in the land.
We don't have knowledge of our own God. No more. We used to have it. We lost knowledge of our Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to come back to. That's Commander General Yahan. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is out here teaching 6 days a week to make us have knowledge of the Most High.
Right.
Amen. Well,
Verse 2. By swearing.
swear. That's one thing we love to do. I swear. God.
What?
I swear I got I swear I am. You know what I mean? That's what we learn about that, don't we, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We swear quick, boy.
And lying.
Lying. There it goes again, man. But a lying is bluntness. You know what I'm saying? People I know, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to jump? I got you. Got you.
Hey.
I got you, bro. Next week to have your damn. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Nigga got no problem with not keeping his word. You know what I mean? Hey.
Ouch.
Shots
fired.
I was playing that at home and shit when I got here. I said, I ain't gonna forget that one. I was looking at his head up. You said, who holds Shema tonight? And I said, okay. I'm mad. You know what I mean? Got you, y'all.
Salaki.
You gotta come about that. You say something, man, you mean it, man. Hold on to it, man. Realize it's alive, you're gonna keep the word, bro.
Go,
Man, man, hold it down for yourself, man. We fighting to get the kingdom, man. The kingdom is something glorious, man, to get, man.
Right.
I don't even realize what we get, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And killing.
Like, oh, yeah.
Verse 2.
All right. Go ahead.
And killing.
Killing, man. We don't have no problem with killing our own kind, man. We just got bring that gun to a white man.
Right.
I'll kill another brother. We'll kill another brother with a blink of eye. What? That's my shoe. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's sad. You know what I mean? This is what the Most High tell us, man. We just terrible, man. You know what I mean? We got no love for each other, man. We lost it, man. Following behind this white man, man. Oppression, man. Joe was mad. Go ahead.
And stealing.
Still, man. You better drop. Don't lose your phone. Nigga had 2 phones in the pocket. He still gonna clip you for your phone. I ain't
Right.
brother.
Right.
You got your phone.
Right.
I mean, you better not be no money. You can hang it up. You know what I'm saying? You can hang that up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't start seeing that until I came to the school. You know what I mean? You drop 20 ahead. All praise to the Most High, brother. When I got, you gonna put that 20 on the table, somebody
Right.
claim it.
Most High Christ, man.
Brother, that claiming is gonna be his. You know what I mean?
Right.
We feel the Most High head, man.
Right.
I ain't trying to lose my life for no $20 bill. I'm looking for no bill. You know what I mean? That's when you learn how to be a true man of God, man.
Right.
Christian church,
Right.
drop that 20 in the Christian church. Let your wife stay too long in the Christian church by herself. You know what I mean? Watch another brother try to scoop up.
Mm-hmm.
We love sleep with another brother's wife. You know what I mean?
Right.
We love cheat on our husbands. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can't give me, buy me candy. I want a roses. I want a ring. I want a ring like she got. I know how to get it. You know what I'm saying? Go sleep with another brother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
For any reason, get mad. Just cheat on your husband. You know what I'm saying? We love to commit adultery. You know what I mean? Do all these wicked sorts of things. Go ahead.
And committed adultery.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I brought it up, man, because that's coming up next, man. We love to do that, man. I mean, sleep with another brother, right? We make songs about it, like it's a thing to do.
Right. Right.
That's why I deal with niggas that do that, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't something good to see. You know what I mean? You proud if you sleep with another brother, right? You gonna put it on the record.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? See where we at now, right? So I dealt with that brother, man.
Right.
Don't do things like that, man. I'll kill you for it, kill you for sleeping around on your husband. That's something, man.
Right.
Gotta realize the mistakes that we make in this kingdom, man. Gotta cherish this word, man. Consider God's word, man. That He ain't playing with us, man. He did serious about giving us His commandments, and how much we better keep them, how we better fear Him. You know what I mean? Because He will kill you. He's the same God that killed the whole world. And left 8 people to start it back over. He don't care nothing about you, man.
Right.
That's what keeping His law, that's His commandment. Bring on the anger if you want to. He'll show you who the real thug is. Got no problem with hurting you, man. He don't want you, but He will definitely push you. Go ahead.
They break out, and blood touches blood.
We don't got We don't care about uh, murdering our own, you know what I'm saying? We don't care about doing anything to our own. Kill our own blood, man. We don't care. Ain't my family.
Right.
That's what we think.
Right.
He ain't got your last name that the white man gave you, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You think he ain't your blood. They let you know you don't study, man. We all family, man. Black, Spanish, Native Indians are family, man. You know what I mean? Those are our family members that the white man killed, taking over America. Spanish brothers that keep it all right, sending through all this hell, man. They are our family, man. You know what I mean? We won. That's it on that.
Come on.
You know, Lamentations 4:17.
You said 4 and 17?
Lamentations 4:17.
Come on. It's like so. It's so and another heavy point on a, you know what I mean, on spilling, you know, their blood. You know, like even if you actual blood, like if it's like not actual blood, it's a lot. Even if it's your blood that you feel like your close blood in your house, man, like dudes to brag about, you know what I mean, when it come to money, you be like, yo, I don't care, that's my mother. If she mess with my money, if she mess up this business.
That's how we be. So that's a wicked statement. That's a wicked stuff to say, and you'll kill your mother. You know what I mean?
That,
That's how laws would be, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all good. You know what I mean? So you know a brother ain't got a chance if you think that way about your mother. But I done heard niggas say that too, you know what I mean? I deal with my mother, so my money, you know what I mean? But that's crazy, man. You know what I mean?
Because we want what the white man got.
Mm-hmm.
We want that. You know, the only way to get it is with that money. We want to go to the places they
never
do.
Gonna get it. If you get it, you should be scared thing in the world. You know, you can die. That's Satan that open that door.
Right.
That ain't gonna last long at all. That's on top of the crab right there.
Right. You know, it's like another thing, like Jay-Z was a line Jay-Z had. He was like, what he said? I forgot, you know, he said something like, Lord knows that I never would have made without sin. I forgot the song, but he pretty much saying like, yo,
You still doing that to this day, man.
Come.
You still doing that to this day, man. I don't care. They don't consider the Most High. I mean, but
Right.
It will. It's only 1/3 of Israel will make it. The other 2/3 is gonna die.
Right.
So you won't consider. They definitely gonna wish they did right.
Right.
I mean, got that?
Come.
Go ahead.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we had watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, because we always want. We always want another. We always waiting for America to save us, man. I mean, America ain't saved us yet, man. I mean, but we waiting for America to save us. We think the white man's gonna save us, man. He's the one who will oppress us. I mean, the hardest. He's never gonna save us, man. We need to realize, man, that right there, waiting on a white man, we waiting on a dream, but they ain't gonna never come true. Again?
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. And our watched for a nation that could not save us.
That's why we're confused, man. We're waiting on a nation that's not there, a vain nation, man. It's not going to be there for us. The only thing that's going to be there for us repenting and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
God will be there for us once we do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stop waiting on a nation that will never be there for you, man. A nation that's that's destroying you. You know what I mean? Confused. Let me get Isaiah 30:12. Second, get it with you.
Okay. 30 and 12, right?
Okay.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his words.
What?
Ye despise his words.
Despise his word, man. Many of you tell bro, you can't eat crab rice and shrimp. Like, what?
Right.
I'm talking about, man. That's Bible. Talking about, man made that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come up with anything, any kind of gimmick they can come up with for us to try not to do what the most I see do. You know what I mean? Read that again.
Because, slap from the top. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word and trust in oppression.
What?
And trust in oppression.
Trust in the white man. You know what I mean? You despise the Most High's word. Word that's going to give you life. Word that's going to save you, get you off drugs, keep you clean and looking pretty like you was born. Go ahead.
And perverseness. And stay thereon.
Go ahead.
Verse 13. Therefore his iniquity shall be to you as a breach.
The sin shall be to you as a breach, as a fall. Go ahead.
Ready to fall.
Yeah, as a downfall. I mean, you want to do his sins. You want to smoke his weed. You want to shoot his dope. You want to smoke his crack.
Right.
You want to sell his drugs. All that's going to be a downfall for you, black man. Man, you want to eat this crab out shrimp, you're going to get sick. You're going to get gout, high blood pressure, high cholesterol.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have strokes. You know what I'm saying? All that's going to be a downfall to you. Go ahead.
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel.
He's going to crush you for breaking his law. That's a man. It's like a pot hitting the ground. You know what I mean? There'll be nothing to break it. He's going to pay you back for breaking his law. That's a man.
Right. That is broken in pieces.
Yeah.
He shall not spare.
He ain't going to spare you. He's going to punish you for breaking his law. That's a man. Trust and believe that. Go ahead.
So that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a strand to take fire from the harden, or to take water withal out of the pit. Verse 50.
Drop that. I'm gonna get hold on. Precept for that. Give me Psalms 44 and 13.
4 and 13.
44 13.
44. Come.
It's like, read Isaiah 30 and 12 one time.
Slide. Isaiah 30 and 12, you said? Slide. I think somebody had to do it.
Isaiah 30:12.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word.
That's the problem. You despise the Most High's word.
And stay thereon.
Same thing that Moses said, man. You're going to be a byword.
Verse 13. Therefore his iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out into a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Isaiah 44:13.
44:13. Psalms chapter 44, verse 13. Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors.
Reproach, man. Nobody like us. None of our neighbors like us, man. None of them, our nations, they despise us, man. They hate us. We're reproaching. We're reproaching us. Go ahead.
A scorn and a diversion to them that are round about us.
They hate us. I mean, the Chinese man, a white man, African man love you, man. They hate you, man. Treat you like dirt. Go ahead.
Verse 14. Thou makest us a byword.
What?
A byword.
That word again, byword. That's what Moses said. We're a byword. I mean, we anything but the God-given name that was given to us.
Right.
I mean, we don't know who we are. We're a nigga instead of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Saying down, tribe Christ came from. Royalty. Right. I mean, but we think we a nigga. I mean,
correct. Or worse.
Or worse.
African American.
African American. Yeah, I don't see that. I mean,
right.
You make up anything. I can't wait to see what they call us next.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go.
Tell them what they're gonna call us.
Right.
That's good. Any more on that?
Come on.
You ready?
A shake, verse 14, the end of verse 14. Mm-hmm. A shaking of the head among the people.
Shaking of the head among the people.
That's heavy.
That always happens. When you're at camp, first,
what?
As soon as you see one more pad.
Go. Right.
You know what I mean? I know that we're talking the truth, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all they do is shake their head, man. They shake their heads up, man. You know what I mean? Men and women, man. You know what I mean? There's a guy that's always out there. He always beside our camp. You know what I mean? Breaking the law, touching commandments, destroying his brother for $1. He destroyed. They get no money, but he can't see they ain't doing no good.
Right.
He's just as bad as his brother tell him to.
Right.
Yeah. That's all he do is shake his head at us. You need to look in the mirror. You know what I mean? You need to look in the mirror. You know what I mean?
Right.
And shake your head at yourself, man.
Right.
And see what you're doing ain't working at all. Mm-hmm. How can you shake your head at us when speaking the word of the Lord? You know
right.
You teach my brothers and sisters the truth of the Bible, man. Something that you need to be doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to shake your head at us. Sisters walk past the camp all the time.
What?
Thinking they the best thing in the world. God is the men. You know what I mean? Shoot, every brother they can get that pause on. You know what I mean? Or $1 bill.
Right.
Or come up. You know what I'm saying? You want to shake your head at us.
Right.
But the Lord is trying to come out here and teach you the love of the Bible. I mean, how to love the Most High. Praise, man. Read it again.
It's like, but could, you know, it's real heavy. The last time we did a food drive, when we setting up, three brothers came up to the camp. They was like, dang, like, yo, y'all always doing this. Y'all always, like, yo, they talk hella trash about y'all. But I guarantee, like, yo, they gonna come up here and get a bag. But yo, this him saying it, like, yo, they talk hella trash about y'all, yo. But they gonna come up here and get a meal.
That's one person sharing the blessings.
Yeah.
From us,
Right.
They know that they gonna come and do what they do. And still be the person they gonna be.
Right.
But that's one more person knowing the righteous man, the Lord.
Right.
No matter what we're doing our job.
Right. So, you want the next verse?
No, we here.
Come on, I finished 14.
I tried that. Give me So like, read 13 again? 14 again?
So like, you know, I got. So like, that was.
Hold on. Right. Read 15.
That was verse 4. That was chapter 44, right?
Yeah, 44, 14.
44, 14.
44, 13.
13.
You read 14? Read 14.
Come on. This is Isaiah chapter 44, verse 14. He heweth him down cedars.
Right. Psalms 44.
Salaki. I'm still on Isaiah.
13, 14.
Salaki, sir. Psalms 44 and 13, you said, right?
Okay. 44, 14.
44, 14, Salaki. This is Psalms chapter 44, verse 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen.
That's what he do, man. Change our name every 10 years, right?
A shaking of the head among the people.
That's what our people do. We out here trying to teach the word of Most High. Show them their wrongs, their sins that they bring. They shake their head at us. Go ahead.
Verse 15. My confusion is
what?
My confusion.
Same thing that Daniel was talking about. Confusion of faces. You know what I'm saying? We confuse people, man. Not knowing who we are. My confusion. Go ahead.
It's continually.
Yes, continue. Stay confused. Not knowing who we are in the world. Claiming to be something that we're not. Claiming to be an Arab.
Right.
Claiming to be a Christian. Christianity. A white, found behind a white man. You know what I mean? Claiming to be anything. An African and American at the same damn time. We claim anything but who we are because we don't know.
Right.
We won't come into the Israelite School of University practicing knowledge because we want to shake our head at the Israelite School of University practicing knowledge. Right. Coming to the school and learning the true heritage. You know what I mean?
Right.
Learning the truth of this Bible, knowing who you are, who the real God is, how to serve it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Before me, and the shame of my face hath covered me.
I'm saying shame. We don't know who we are, man. Run around claiming everybody else's heritage. Like we the white man. I mean, the white man's a culture.
Right.
Still everybody's culture. You know?
Culture.
We run around just like our father, the devil.
Okay. Right.
Instead of following our true God, and He telling us right in our face of this Bible, man, who we are. Most precious people in the world, man. Yeah. Drop that again on Proverbs We at 31.
This is right.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
What?
Envy not, envy thou not the oppressor.
We envy our oppressor.
That will
We want to
come.
be a market gangster. We want to be
Right.
everything they are.
Right.
I mean, we want to be, I'm saying, Scarface, Tony Montana. I said, anything but the children of Israel, God's chosen people of the world. I mean, 12 tribes of Israel. We envy the white man for anything he got. I mean, go ahead.
And choose none of his ways.
Choose none, this is the most high telling us, man. Envy not the oppressor. And choose none of his ways, man. I mean, so don't sit there and envy the white man and be a homosexual, man. We love following behind this white man being a homosexual, especially our sisters, man. And like it's a style. It's a thing to do. All our young sisters out here, so many of them became homosexuals, man. Beautiful young sisters, man. You know what I mean? Love homosexuality. Because they doing it wrong from the jump. And messing with a brother that don't love him, treat him like dirt. So they despise a black man after that. You know what I mean? They want to go sleep with a woman like it's going to make it better. Not knowing that they're sinning against the Most High when they left the brother, and sinning against the Most High when they sleep with a sister. Destroying that self. I wonder why we're going through hell. I wonder why life ain't going good for us. You know what I mean? Same with the brothers, man. Read it again.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Isaiah 1 and 4.
This is Isaiah chapter 1. You there, sir?
Go ahead.
You got it, sir? Okay. You got it? Yeah.
No,
You got it. Yeah, Isaiah chapter 1,
Verse 4.
verse 4. Come. So you there? Okay. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
The people what?
Laden with iniquity.
That is meaning. Read that one time.
A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Laden.
Laden.
Meaning covered with sin. Iniquity meaning sin. Laden meaning covered. Go ahead.
A seed of evildoers.
Evildoer. This is God calling us. Now I'm saying when we are here teaching this word, man, you shake your head at us, man. This is God. This is God telling us that we are a simple nation. I mean, we covered in sin. I mean, seed of evildoers. I mean, we evildoers. Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. Now, saying we have forsaken the Lord. We have forgotten our Lord. We sin against our Lord. serving other gods. You know what I'm saying? But we know nothing about these things because we won't study to show ourselves approved. You know what I'm saying? And we won't enter into the school of ISUBK.
Right.
So we can be taught the correct way. Because we love Christianity and Sunday church.
Come.
The white man's lie.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. It's not what God gave us. You know what I'm saying? God gave us the Sabbath day, Saturday, to praise and do His will. You know what I mean? White man made up that Sunday Christianity crap, man. Come out of that so you can learn the true law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and that they'll never be done away with. Read.
Come.
What's that?
A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
What?
A seed of evildoers.
What?
Children that are corrupters.
Uh-huh.
They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger.
We provoke the Most High to anger, man. So we keep bringing His law, statutes, and commandments. We won't consider His word and do what He says. We want to listen to the white man teaching us to break the Most High's law. Follow behind, envying behind another nation. Envying another nation. To break these laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
They are gone away backward.
They are gone backwards, man. Backsliding, man. I'm saying we love backsliding. We like walking backwards. You know what I'm saying? Bumping into things, doing everything wrong. Turning the wrong way. Instead of doing what the Most High see do, man. John 3:3.
Okay.
We making simple mistakes out here, man. All we had to do is keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we'll realize the Most High is for us, man. We won't be going through these punishments. Brother's blood asked the question, why this, why that? Why are you not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments? You know what I'm saying? We need to go back to the days of when we was kids, man. We follow our parents' orders. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we're going to get the kingdom.
Right.
We don't turn to that kid, that young kid again, and listen to their parents, man. We would never enter the kingdom.
It's a lot. I feel like that's one of the biggest issues with us is that we hold too tight what our grandparents told us. You know what I'm saying? Like we got all them stories about, you know what I mean, Christianity and God and who He is and what He is from our grandparents. And they've been following Christianity because they didn't know no better. So it's like now we hold strong to that because it's like, yo, shit, my grandmother, that's what she believed in. She had the picture of the white, you know what I mean, of Caesar Borgia, not knowing she worshiping a whole homosexual, you know what I mean, deviant dude.
Lost, man. You know what I mean?
And that's what's destroying.
Grandma was going through life. She was suffering too. She was living on the hell too.
Right.
Man. Yeah. Better ask that question. Why this and why that? You know what I mean? Why we not following the words of the Most High?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why this and why that. That's why we're going through the hell we're going through. You know
Right. Right.
Most High is punishing us, man. You know what I mean? We get 5.
So you want verse 5?
Yeah.
This is John chapter 3, verse 5. You guys know. Jesus answered, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter the kingdom of God. Verse 6, that which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born...
Right. Read 5 again.
John chapter 3, verse 5.
No, Isaiah.
Salaki.
Isaiah, he was on 4. All right, good, John. Isaiah, he was at 4.
Said Isaiah.
He was on Isaiah 1 and 4.
Salaki, sir. You got to go and roll.
That's what it is. That's good. 5.
This is, Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick.
The whole head is sick. God's comparing us to a body. Comparing Israel to a body. Go ahead.
And the whole heart faint. Verse 6. From the sole of the foot.
The sole of the feet. Twisting the back. Go ahead.
Even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises.
Bruises. Hurt. Everything wrong. Go ahead. Everything back. Go ahead.
And purified sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Verse 7. Your country.
Consider us as a body that's been beat, bruised, sores all over. You know what I'm saying? Destroyed. A body that's destroyed. A body of people that's destroyed. Not keeping his law, statutes, commandments. Following behind this wicked nation, man.
Right.
Listen to a false God.
Right.
Loving a false God. I mean,
Comparing
comparing Israel to a sick body that's destroyed. With wounds, sores, and bruises all over, man.
It's a lot. If I could, it's like looking at like a fiend. You see a fiend face, and they got all them little. Yeah, you like, dang, you look bad.
Perfect example right there.
Like, man.
That's what he's comparing us to right there.
Right. That's what we look like.
We don't keep the law, statutes, commandments.
Right.
That's what we are.
Come.
We pookie.
Right, come. Right.
We need to come out of that, man. We need to realize that we can do what we want.
Right.
We must do what the Father said. I mean,
right.
We have a Father.
Right.
We're the only nation that have a Father.
Come. Right.
Listen to our parents, man. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. When you don't listen to your parents, you're in a world of trouble, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burnt with fire. Your land, strangers, devoured. Your strangers devoured in your presence. And it is the desolate as overthrown by strangers. Verse 8. That's just real heavy. Like that's something real heavy to think about. Like we be thinking like, I got a fresh shirt on, I got some fresh feet on. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm looking good out here.
Mine's small.
Come.
That's what the white man do. Give us some little triggers.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Come.
God by selling our drugs.
Right.
You get a little crumb on the table, we happy with it.
Right.
You know
Right.
You look at everybody else, they ain't got no crumbs. You know what I mean? So that we keep on doing what we do. The most I get fed up and kill us.
Come. And it's like, if I could, that's another heavy point, because it's like the same way that we looked at by trying to come up in the world is the same way that Christ looked at that woman, that heathen woman that he helped when he helped her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
When she was like, yo, even don't the dogs get some crumbs off the, you know what I mean? Even the dogs get crumbs. He said, it is not meat for me to give the sloppy. Oh, hey, what is it?
Give to the dog.
Come. Yeah, give it to the dog.
Yeah.
Right. So she was like, even the dogs get the crumbs though, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, even when we think we coming up and we going away from the Most High, we going away from the laws. That's like us asking them, like us begging them, like they telling us, like, look, you a dog, yo, I ain't about to give you nothing. But like, damn, yo, don't the dogs, can I just get some crumbs off the floor? We asking, we the same, we getting treated the same way that Christ treated the heathen.
That's the whole job of the white man. He flipped us to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He flipped everything around.
Right.
Put him in opposition.
Right.
But that's
Right.
I mean, we set up for that, man. I mean,
Come.
We're so blind and so selfish and so disobedient to our God that we won't do what He say and find out that that's the wrong way that it's supposed to be.
Right.
We actually fell for it. We lied to the white man told us, and we settled for it.
Right.
We try to make the best of it.
Right.
But not knowing that all we have to do is pay attention to our Father, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the minute we do that, man, we come back. You know what I'm saying? Take the man over.
Right.
I mean, and we don't realize how precious it is to have the kingdom to come. The kingdom that's going to come when we're here on earth. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom that's to come is going to be ours.
Right.
And we don't know what the gifts that the Most High has given us. So we just set up anything.
Right.
I mean,
right. It's like, I don't mean, it's heavy though, like, cause it's like now, like we don't want all that. Like we don't want all that because we happen to be the white man's best friend.
A lot of reading the bins, we don't want all that because we don't know. We don't know what we're going to get because we don't study. We don't read about it.
That's
tell you what we got. Their job is to keep that away from us. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So only Israelite School University Practical Knowledge will tell you the truth. Right. What you're supposed to have, who you are, what you're going to get if you do these certain things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Their duty is to keep us centered. They're doing a damn good job of it because they're filling our neighborhoods with the drugs. We're so strung out. Being zombies, man, we can't even see straight. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's like, it's so heavy because like the evidence come out. Like it came out that they flooded our neighborhoods with drugs, and we still you know what I mean. Don't nobody even want to look at that. Even if you look at the evidence, we done brought that out plenty of times. IGPK, and like nobody still they don't hear it. They like, yo, why y'all keep blaming the white man? It's us. Like when we doing camp, there's plenty of times. It's us. Man, what? Yeah.
We strung ourselves on those drugs.
What? Man, yo, that's crazy.
We strung ourselves on those drugs, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's how simple-minded we are, man.
Come.
That's how much we love the white man. We don't even want to give him a charge that he deserves. You know what I mean?
Man's best friend.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Dog is man's best friend.
Come. We white man's best friend out here, man. That's heavy stuff.
Look at John 3:3.
Come. Yeah, John chapter 3, verse 3. You got it, sister. Just let me know when you're there. Yeah. This is John chapter 3, verse 3. Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God.
What does it mean to be born again?
Right. To be born again is pretty much forget everything that you've been taught. And you come in as a baby learning everything all over again, like in the right way.
That's what we need to do. You know? Quick, finish up.
Come on, this is verse.
Except a man. Except a man what?
Except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God.
Right. Matthew 18:3.
18:3.
Matthew 18:3.
Come on. You got this? We got these digital swords over here. You got your phone there. I forgot.
Right.
This is Matthew 18:7. Slide. This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. And said, verily, I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as the little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Converted and become as little children. Change your whole way of life and become that little child that know nothing and accept every word from their parents and learn it all over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're a kid, you ain't got all this money.
Right.
You got all this, why this, why that. Well, I don't think it's right, I don't think it's this. You know what I mean? That so many brothers and sisters have. You know what I mean? When you're trying to teach them the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
God say, shut that up, man. I don't want to hear that.
Right.
That's why God mainly tell a woman, be silent, shut up, shut your mouth for a minute.
Right.
You'll never learn running your mouth.
Right.
My thoughts are not your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? My wants are not your wants. I go for the man and the woman. You know what I mean? Anybody that got a problem with the Most High say, shut up, listen. You know what I'm saying? Read that again.
Come. This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 4. Verse 3. And said, verily, I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is the kingdom to come. The kingdom is going to be right here on earth. You know what I'm saying? You will not enter the kingdom running your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Having a lot of he says, she says, instead of just following what the Most High said in the Bible. You got to realize when you come against the camp, man, you come against the Most High. You shaking your head against the camp, we teaching the word of the Lord. You come against God.
Right.
You ain't into the kingdom like that. Only way you enter the kingdom is if you come back to being a child that obey their parents. You know what I mean?
Right.
A child that knows nothing and being taught again. When a child is young, it don't go against the parent. It say, don't cross the street, don't cross the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a plane, that's a plane.
Right.
That's a car, that's a car. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill, don't kill. Don't commit adultery, don't commit adultery.
Right.
It is exactly what the parents say. This is what God's saying we got to do. You know, right. We got to come back to being that child that don't know nothing but obeying the Father. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. If we don't do that, we're not going to enter the kingdom. Right. You know what I mean? Right. You got a lot of rap, a lot of he said, she said, why this and why that. You your own God. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. When the time comes, you're going to be that 2/3 that's getting destroyed. You know what I mean? That 1/3 that's going to make it is the one that become a child again. Right. You know what I mean? That's what we got to realize, man. It ain't a game, man. We can't play with the Most High like that. This is why he gave us these scriptures, man. He's trying to warn us because he loves us. Right. He's giving these scriptures to nobody but us. Right. You know what I mean? But we don't hearken up to the voice of the Lord thy God to do everything he say do. You know what I mean? It's a done deal. Right. I mean, we're going to be destroyed. If you walking around thinking you're a woman and you God, you're going to be destroyed. You know what I mean? If you thinking you got to go against everything this Bible say because you don't agree with it, you're going to be destroyed. You know what I mean? So get your fun on now like the white man is getting his fun on. Right. You know what I mean? Because when the time comes, you're going to be destroyed right with the white man. Right. You know what I mean? So many of our sisters, man, we got a problem with following these commandments. Soon as they hear something about the man this and man that, why a woman can't do that? Why a woman can't do this? Because God said you can. Right. It ain't a game. Don't question him. You know what I'm saying? You can't have another husband. We can't have more than one wife. Got a problem with it, take it up with the Most High. Right. You know what I mean? That's it. That's his decision. know what I mean? Don't question that. Come back to a kid and do what he say and shut your mouth. You know what I mean? Hark to the voice of the Lord thy God. You can say that. Same way the man got to do. You know what I mean? If we was in that position, we had to do the same thing. Ain't no whole lot of that. You don't need to arguing. You ain't gonna win this. You ain't gonna win this fight. You know what I mean? You can't. He don't want your sex. You know what I mean? Like you do your husband. You know what I'm saying? You do your husband like that. I'm gonna keep on holding on. Yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna win this argument. I'm gonna see it my way. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that with the most high.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then again, yeah, serious about that. Read it again.
Come on. Matthew chapter 8, verse 4. Slide. Verse 3. And verily, I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Psalms 19:7.
If I could, sir.
Go ahead.
And another thing like that, like when you think about it, it's like, you know, if you got children, like me with my son, I tell my son, if we walking and he try to run into the street, I grab his hand. You know, man, after I done told him a few times, like, don't run in the street. If I grab his hand, and now I gotta discipline him. Like, I just told you not to run into the street. Like, I slapped his legs. So it's like his wisdom ain't where mine's at. He don't know. Dang, I can't. I'm just running. It's the street. It's a big area. I can't just play right there. In his mind, he not thinking that a car gonna come. But in my head, like my wisdom is way better than his. So like I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to go through that because you're not going to understand it. It's like the Most High got laws for us that we might not understand at the time, but it's like, okay, you don't have to understand it. If he said don't do it, then just don't do it. Like let it stay there. Yeah. If he said don't eat this, don't do it.
Same way you feel about the orders that you give your kid. This is how the Most High feel.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then when your kid disobeys, you pop his leg like you said, right?
Exactly.
This is the Most High do.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
He pop us up before he kill us, man. He'll kill us.
Right.
You see, you constantly gonna do what you want to do. Mm-hmm. He'll kill you, man. Right. Start you over. Maybe you'll do it right this time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He'll start you over, man. But we need to realize, man, the avoid punishment, man. Just follow what your father said.
Come.
Come.
So like, we at Psalms, so like, sir.
3:19-7.
Psalms 3.
Psalms 19:7.
This is Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
Say what?
The law of the Lord is perfect.
So you don't need to put your 2 cents in. You know what I'm saying? Just follow the law of the Lord.
Right.
I mean, I ain't ask you to follow yours. You said follow the law of the Lord. You don't know why, don't worry about why. Just follow the law of the Lord. I mean, you don't like it, so what? Just follow the law of the Lord.
Go okay.
I mean, you don't agree with it, just follow the law of the Lord.
Go okay. Converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure.
Say what?
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
Go ahead.
Making wise the simple.
That's right. Think you wise, man. You're simple, man. Simple to break the law of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8. The statutes of the Lord are right. Rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure.
What?
The commandment of the Lord is pure. Enlightening the eyes. Verse 9.
Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether.
So this is what we need to understand. No matter what you don't understand, the judgment of the Lord is righteous, man. I mean,
right.
So no matter if you don't understand it, so what? So be it. Know that you follow somebody that do understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what to do.
Right.
Even though you don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Even though you don't agree with it. You can't fight it. You can't win.
Right.
You know what I mean? Man or woman. So just follow what he says. You know, hold on to it. It'd be better for you to do that. You know what I mean? It's better for you to disobey him. You know what I'm saying? Got that? In Matthew 18:3. We need to learn that the only way we're gonna get that kingdom, man, is if we do like the scripture say. That we keep. Matthew 18 verse 3.
This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. And said, verily, I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
If you want to do what the Most High said to you, I mean, you can hang it up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an obedient child. I mean, I don't care what you don't like, how you don't think it's fair, what you don't agree with, you better do what the scriptures say do and convert yourself to a little child. Follow the commandments of his father. Drop that. Deuteronomy 11:21. It's like no. It is. Deuteronomy 11:21.
Come on. It's Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 21. That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children in the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers to give them as the days of heaven upon the earth. Verse 22.
Again. Read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 21. That your days may be multiplied.
You hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. You know what I'm saying? If you turn yourself back to that kid that listens to the Most High, your days will be multiplied. You won't be dying at a young age. Go ahead.
And the days of your children.
And the days of your children will be multiplied. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
In the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers to give them.
The land to come. I mean, the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
As the days of heaven upon the earth.
The days will be blessed like the days of heaven upon the earth. Like when the heaven comes to earth, your days will be blessed if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? Your kids will be blessed if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Lean not to your own understanding. Do what the Most High say do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And your days will be blessed, be multiplied on this earth. Just like in the kingdom of come. Go ahead.
Verse 22. For if ye diligently.
What?
For if ye diligently.
Go ahead.
Keep all these commandments.
Go ahead.
Which I command you. To do them. To love the Lord your God. To walk in all his ways.
So this is what we got to realize, man. If we diligently, I mean, keep all these commandments, I mean, it's not a game. You can't pick and choose what you want. We got to observe these commandments. That means we got to study. We got to read the Bible to find out what the commandments are. Got to go to school to understand, to get some understanding of the commandments. You know what I mean? We got to keep these commandments. Go ahead.
And to cleave unto him. Verse 23. Then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before you.
So I'm saying, then we won't be on the bottom. Then we won't go to the store and have to buy from all these nations. You know what I mean? Then all these nations won't be on top of us, poisoning us. You know what I mean? Putting drugs in our neighborhood, destroying us. You know what I mean? If we keep these laws, statutes, commandments. But only if we do that. That's the thing. So these other nations know that if we keep these commandments, they can't deal with us, man. I mean, they can't mess with us. The Most High is going to be for us. He's going to fight our battles. But if we break the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, they know that God won't be with us. I mean, so that's why they pump the drugs in our neighborhood. That's why they pump the drugs and the sex and the homosexuality and all that crap through the media, trying to get us to break the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, so the Most High won't be with us. We need to learn that it's not that hard, but all we have to do is have faith in God that what He say will happen. If we keep His law, I mean, He will put us on high.
Right.
I mean, if we break His law, we will be curse. I mean, that's what's happening to us today. That's why we on the bottom, because we curse. Because we won't consider his word. We won't do what he said. I mean, we want to do what we want, what the white man teaches us to do. And the white man is not our friend, he is our enemy, and he's teaching us to go against our own God. Right. I mean, so that's why we fail. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Read.
This Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 23. When we start from the top.
All right, go ahead.
And ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves.
All right, read before that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 23. Then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before ye.
God's such commandment. The Lord will drive out all these nations. Go ahead.
And ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves.
And we will possess them, mightier nations than ourselves. They will be our slaves. They would have to do what we say do. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours.
These are the gifts of the kingdom. These are the gifts of keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. This is how crazy and stupid we are, man. We don't want this. You know what I'm saying? We want to be on the bottom, get crumbs. But all we have to do is hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and he will give us everything, man. The world was made for our sake.
Right.
And that's crazy that we don't see that. This is what you call a lost people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, there's two ways to go. You keep on going on the left. But the right is the right way to go. I mean, how dumb is that? I mean, because we won't consider the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments. We won't consider that. I mean, we like to roll the dice, take a gamble on at horseshoe. But we won't try out with the Most High say. We won't consider that it might be the right way to do. That's crazy, man. That we're so destroyed that we won't even consider him. Consider what he said.
Right.
All we have to do is keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. All we have to do is stop looking at porn. You know what I'm saying? Stop sleeping with other niggas' wives, other brother wives. Stop sleeping around on my husband. Stop, stealing and lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stop eating crab, lobster, and shrimp. It ain't deep. It ain't hard to do that. It's crazy that we won't even consider that.
Right.
Let's try that out.
Right.
We'd rather gamble our life away in the streets. Trying to make a dollar selling drugs.
Right.
And dying. Hundreds of thousands of brothers dying on the streets every day. Got something?
It go back to the point of returning yourself, like making yourself a child.
Right.
But in the terms of your learning process, making yourself a child. But when you think about even this verse right here, it's like he telling us everything. It's like, when you was young and you had a party and your mother told you, like, look, you can have this party, but you got to make sure you do right in school the whole week before Saturday. If it's Monday, she like, make sure you do good this whole week. She telling you, like, you can do all this. All your friends come over. I got everything planned out. We're going to get all of it. We're going to get the party, the favors, the super soakers and all that. We're going to have fun. You know what I mean? And she telling you, just make sure you do right in school.
Right.
That's all you got to do is do right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we children in that sense, you know what I mean? That we like, man, look.
You can't see it.
If
I can't see it, I don't want it. I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Got that in 25 real fast.
Come. It's Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 25. There shall no man be able to stand before you.
This is another gift.
Right.
No man will be able to stand before us. We put our feet on the land, it's ours.
Right.
Listen to what Most High saying. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm in China. I want this. Let me get this. Let me get that up off you. You know what I mean? Stop. Let me get that up off you. Right. Peace out. It's mine. You know what I mean? That's how serious it is. Most High says yours. You know
Right.
These are the gifts that the Most High gives. Go ahead.
For the Lord your God shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon.
I'm saying? It wouldn't be a question that that's your land. When you step on that land, it's lie. You got it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go,
They
good.
don't want no trouble, you know what I mean? Ain't no fight you, trying to kill you, you know what I mean? That ain't gonna happen, you know what I mean? The fear. They would have so much fear of you that they would just run, you know what I mean? Whatever you see, boss. You know what I mean? That's how it's gonna be.
Go,
you know what I mean?
good.
Where you at?
Last line on 25.
Drop that, you know, Revelation 26.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
Right. He that overcomes and keep my works. What is his works? What is his works? Go ahead.
Pretty much his laws.
Right. His works is his commandments. Go ahead.
To him will I give power over the nations.
Power over the nation. Power over the kingdom to come. We have power over the kingdom to come.
Right.
Nobody will be able to stand before us in that kingdom. Read it again.
Go on, come. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
That's the power that everybody should want. I mean, everybody in Israel should want that power.
Right.
I mean, so everybody should be wanting. Everybody should want to convert to a little kid again. To get that power.
Okay.
Gifts from the Most High. I mean, so what you can't rule your man. So what you gotta listen to your head. You know what I'm saying? So what you gotta, what's the word? Submit yourself to your husband. You know what I'm saying? Something that God told you to do. You know what I mean? Your husband is a righteous man because he is keeping law, statutes, commandments from the Most High. Right. So submit yourself to your husband. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a crime to do that. You know what I mean? But back in the day, the 40s or 60s or 60s, there was a movement that the women, you know what I mean, followed to they didn't want to listen to their head. You know what I mean? They want to be goddesses, and you know what I mean, they want to be queens and all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not knowing that a queen is a prostitute.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why in Israel they call you princesses. You know what I mean? The word queen means a prostitute. You know, you go a slut, a hoe. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be a queen. You want to be a princess. Something godly, you know what I mean?
Right.
Any more on that? Who we at?
We had Revelation chapter 2, verse 26.
We got Isaiah 6 and 12.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Nation that what?
Will not serve thee.
I'm saying, you don't want to serve the Most High, you're going to perish. Go ahead.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
This goes for us. I mean, too. I mean, we don't want to keep the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. We don't want to hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. I mean, we will be wasted. I mean, we'll be destroyed. You will not be that 1/3 that make it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I was a woman, my best bet would be to pushing my husband to doing what the Lord, like God said, do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I know he would be the best thing for me. You know what I mean? No man in this world would love me more than my husband if I'm doing exactly what the Lord said do.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
And if you doing what the Lord said do, I can get no better man. That's how our sisters think. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to have that butch spirit on her that she can't be controlled. You know what I mean? She don't want to listen to nobody. You ain't the boss of me type. You know what I mean?
Right.
You want to. That's come from the worshipers of the white woman back in the day. You know what I mean? They destroyed our sisters. You know what I mean? Whispering in their ear, telling them that you know what I mean, the man should be over you. You know what I mean? You should rule. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like pussy power.
But kick
You know
out.
what I mean, it's a sin for you to keep or try to use that against your husband. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why the Most High said that. You know what I mean? You can't do that. And we can't do that to you. You know what I mean? Just like the same way the Most High wants us to honor and respect you. He wants you to do that to us too. You know what I mean? So you ain't losing nothing by accepting your royal place in the kingdom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being under your husband. You know what I'm saying? It's like being under Christ. Once you got a man that's doing the Most High's will. You know what I mean? So why not?
Right.
America want to make you the boss, and you love it. From the God of Eden, they wanted to do that. You know what I mean? That's why she ain't listen. She was talking to God herself. You know what I mean? They ain't want to listen.
Right.
You gotta get out of that spirit. You know what I mean? You'll never make it in that spirit. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing but Satan on you. You know what I mean? You gotta realize that demons work constantly to destroy us, to prove us to the Most High.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they work on you first because you're the weaker link. You know what I mean? And they've been doing that from Eve. You know what I mean? So wake up out that sleep that you in. Just follow your man. Listen to the voice of the Lord thy God through your man. You know, because Most High pastor of men. I mean, he deal with the man. The man deal with you.
Right.
That's his order. You cannot break that. If you want to break that, you're gonna be the 2/3 that get destroyed. Right out. You know what I mean? So you gotta realize that, man. You're tough now, but when you get destroyed, you're gonna be crying.
Right.
You're gonna wish you never did made that mistake. You know what I mean? And on that.
Lies.
Look at First Corinthians 11:1. We should all understand this mission, man. The Most High got us on. You know what I'm saying? To get this kingdom. It's a mission, man. All we gotta do is keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. They go for the man and the woman. You know what I'm saying? If we can understand this mission and carry it out, man, we'd be straight. We wouldn't be in the ghettos and the slums, strung out on drugs, can't pay your rent, can't buy your clothes, can't feed your house. Just struggling like we struggling, you know what I mean? If we carry this mission out of the Most High put us on, man, we ain't in America to shine. We're in America to repent. Repent for our sins, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta realize. Got that?
Come on. It's First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1. Be ye followers of me.
What?
Be ye followers of me, as I am also a follower of Christ.
What?
Verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you.
Keep the same order that he gave you. The same way he gave you. Don't change them. Don't veer off and do it another way. Don't try to use your own understanding and do it your way. Do it the same way that he gave it to you, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
But I will have you know that the head of every man,
What?
the head of every man is.
Right. You read again?
This is First Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. Go ahead.
The head, go ahead.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of every woman
What?
in the head of every woman.
What?
In the head of every woman.
This is what we gotta get to out this skull, man. Stop trying to be a man. God have a holy order. Don't disrupt that order. I mean, don't die, don't kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? What you say again?
In the head of the woman is the man.
That's right. Go ahead.
And the head of Christ is God.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. Verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesies with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
This is why the woman wants to have her head covered. It's order. God do everything in order, man. He ain't got no confusion. He's not the author of confusion, man. He laid it down for us to carry it out, and we need to carry it out the way he laid it down. If you break that order, you're sinning against the Most High. I better give me Micah 7:10. A lot of women do not want to understand, do not want to listen to the Bible, man. The minute they say they love God, as soon as you ask them, you love God? Yeah, I love God. But the minute they find out they got some rules in there, there's certain ways that you got to live.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then they come up with all these excuses. I don't think that's right. No, I agree with this. I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna make it in the kingdom like that. You're gonna be just like Lot's wife. You know what I mean? Pull a damn stone. You know what I mean? Destroy it. Most times not having that. Now, he ain't asked you what you like. He told you what to do. That's how it's called. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell the Father what you're gonna do and what you're not gonna do. You know what I mean? Where you got that?
Come on. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, you got something?
Nah.
Let's say Micah what?
Micah chapter 7, verse 10. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10.
This is the judgment for a wicked woman, man. I mean, you want to be wicked, man. You're gonna regret it. Read.
Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Verse 11. In the day that thy walls are to be built, in that day shall the decree be far removed. Verse 12.
Read 10 again.
Come. It's Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy,
the one who go against the word of God and ask stupid questions like, well, why ain't the man gotta do this? Why this? Why this? You know what I'm saying? You are his enemy. You know what I'm saying? You are not the one that's doing what he said and turning yourself to a little kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got too much mouth. This is why the Most High tell the woman, it really said it for the woman because she got too much mouth. She got too much mouth. It's ridiculous that God would even say himself. Now, I mean, shut up. Don't say nothing in church. I'm tired of your mouth.
Right.
Don't even open your mouth. I mean, not only going on a pure teach. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's crazy. So that's to let you know, if I was a woman, man, I would be I would feel so ashamed, like, damn, not only my man, but God. I mean, he get tired of my mouth. I mean, I would check myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would check myself. I would not go against, bad enough I go against my husband. I wouldn't have enough balls to go against the Most High.
Right.
I mean, even though I know he ain't give me balls, how can I go against the Most High? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what some of our women do when they walk past the camp and run their mouth and go against the word of the Bible. I mean, beefing with us, but you're not beefing with us because we speaking the word of the Bible.
Right.
You're speaking the Most High's word.
Right.
So you beefing with God. You're not entering the kingdom like that. I mean, that's your problem. You need to hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God and shut the hell up. Shut your big mouth. That's what getting you in trouble today. I mean, and it was getting you in trouble from the beginning of time because God told you in the garden to do certain things. You didn't want to do it then. You see what it got us. You know what I mean? And now you still want to do it. You deserve to be destroyed. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Read that again.
Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
How you become God's enemy? By breaking his law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You become his enemy. You and us, man and woman. You know what I mean? This is why God is killing us in the streets because we break his law, statutes, and commandments every day. You know what I mean? Not considering his word when he given it to us. You know what I mean? We're dying because of that, man. We're not going to inherit the kingdom, man. Go ahead.
And shame shall cover her, which she said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mirror of the streets.
Yeah, you're gonna be like that. Just like last night, man. Destroyed. We got time. I would love to cover the rest of these scriptures, man, but we got time. And with that, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of General Yohana. Here to show the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians that the laws are never done away with. That's the only way we're going to get the kingdom. I mean, with that, we're going to pass the class over to Priest Officer Alizar. Let's carry it now. Shalom, Israel.
Security number. We're the ISUPK on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. After 6 months, if the brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to marry, to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Titus, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18, verse 21, in Malachi chapter 3, 8 through 10. Means 10 in Hebrew and pronounced by Asherah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocation, got the Passover coming up, April the 9th in Yonkers. Yonkers, New York. Yonkers, right? Yonkers. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah. White Plains, New York. White Plains, New York.
Passover. Please check in ISPK.com. Check Facebook, YouTube, for for any book your words, pay the Passover fee.
Passover is the 101 Corporate Park Drive, White Plains, New York.
No. Is that John? That's John, right?
White Plains, New York. Yeah.
Good. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, he needs to start with all black, which means black boots, shirt, pants, headscarf, headband, scarf. With that, your monetary excuse to the teacher, to the Israel, Amaya Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shah.
So, Psalm 56.
The Israel, Amaya Shabbat, Barak,
How Shem Yahshua. That's me. Let's see what they have.